3, 2, 1, go. So welcome to SMK. I'm KVD, and I'll be doing a run of all cups. And the first question people that watch this game for the first time invariably ask is, why do you use two-player mode with the second controller doing nothing? And I'll leave the answer to Patrick right here next to me, Meridian Prime.
Hello everybody. I just said hello for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So you see player 2 is being idle, standing in a starting position, which is just one computer less to bother with, or else it's going to be controlled. This involves just many other reasons that comes involved with it. One I already mentioned. The second one is the average computer speed will be measured between the two players. So that's why you see that KVD is actually taking over their positions again for a full lap. Another reason is that every computer player has its own unique weapon. If you pass the computer or just slightly behind them, they might trigger their special abilities. And Peach in this case has the mushroom. And mushroom for Mario Kart players can shrink your cart, reduces your speed, and you have the potential to be flattened. And that's the most horrible item you can have against you. The other one is actually Bowser's item. That's why he's placing Bowser and not Donkey Kong.
Yep.
Bowser's weapons is a fireball that has a large hitbox, so you don't want that to have on the track.
And it moves.
Exactly.
The worst part of it.
And the remaining, well, we can't eliminate two mushrooms like Toad and Peach. So now we just have to deal with Toad with the mushrooms, the Mario Brothers with the star, Donkey Kong with the banana, and we have the old guy, Koopa Troopa, with the green shell, which is the least of your problems compared to the rest.
We got a mushroom coming up, by the way, which allows me to take a very risky skip, but it's pretty cool if it works. And it worked.
Very nice job. You skipped pretty much 80% of the lap.
And actually the success rate for that is like 50%, so I'm kind of happy that I got it. And it cuts like 7 seconds, so it's pretty awesome. That's all you can ask for, pretty much. And we call Koopa the old man because with this configuration, Koopa is the worst of the CPU players. And you usually encounter him twice every race, and he's driving really slowly, which ironically makes him a bit harder to dodge. So he is responsible for most of the trolls that I encounter in this game.
Oh yeah, you said like and then you failed something, and then I turned on my macro, so it like spam like 3 PB like. Sorry.
Oh wow, that sucks. That's like 10-second time loss or something. So the platform jump is fairly easy to do. I usually get it 5-5, but yeah, marathon and all that.
Marathon nurse.
There's the old man.
It's like a couple of frames to do the jumps.
Well, it's a bit more than that, I think, on NTSC, but I should never fail it. Yeah, I lost about 8 seconds.
And it's easier to do if you have more than 10 coins. Before that, you actually have reduced speed or not the full boost of the coins. Each coin that you collect, you gain a little bit of extra speed, and 10 and above is the maximum. So with 10 coins, you're able to do a lot more skips in the game, especially manual jumps like you did in Ghost Valley 1.
Mushroom on this track is pretty useless. You can still do a long boost with it, it's pretty risky, but I'll try anyway. There we go. Wins a little bit of time, and it looks cool, so.
There's the old man.
Yep.
Hello, Koopa.
There's a running gag in my chat that the old man is driving so slowly to pick up his blue medicine, blue old man medicine at the pharmacy.
Right. So you need one?
Yeah, I need to buy something. I need a RGB cable.
RGB cable. It's currently in use on Nintendo.
Yeah, that was used for with the outcome as well. So why didn't?
You think you went skywards?
Nope, just another
Yeah, you
room.
did.
And the other.
We actually hope to see a feather, so we can do a feather trick here. But we're not fortunate this time.
Still 109 is good though. So yeah, the main reason actually that I use two-player mode is not even mentioned yet, I think, but it allows for the early give up after every race, which skips like 5 seconds of the victory scene every time. So it all adds up to almost half a minute around the entire run.
Every second counts.
So SMK has like a pretty active community for I think since 2002 or so. There's been multiplayer championships organized in France, which used to be a national championships, but since then it has grown to world championships with people from all over the globe attending. I think that it's like 50 participants every time, thereabouts.
Yes.
Ooh, that's green.
Like it started out with only for people from France. And then Carol entered in 2007 for the first time as one of the first foreign players. And then now it's like, what, 25 foreign? 25%?
Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah.
I joined in 2008.
Still, the majority is French, but yeah, it's in France, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So it started out with like roughly 10 players, and what Carol now mentioned is like the latest, the last few years, we're pretty much hitting the 50 people. So it's getting more and more popular, even though this game is extremely old.
And the fun thing is, actually, even though it's this old, it's released in 1992, I believe. Nintendo of France actually sponsors the event every year, giving away Nintendo Wii's, Wii U's, DS's for the top players. So that's pretty cool.
Trophies and etc., medals, like a whole bunch.
It's in August every year. ffsmk.org if you are interested for the website of the event. So here I'm looking for a shroom. Oh wow. I got it, but I got a sideways one. That's too bad. Actually didn't even win time with that. So I did get the shroom. I just moved a little bit. So
What you saw there is you use the mushroom right in front of a wall. If you therefore release gas and jump against the wall and just don't press gas afterwards, he remains his top speed with this mushroom for an extended period of time, and you can cross like terrain like this brown area, which normally reduces your speed intensely, but because you're not pressing the gas button, it actually doesn't calculate the slow speed.
oh, and the
So
boost
you
didn't work.
remain at top speed all the time.
No boost? Oh, wow, it's still fine.
It's like one of a very highly used trick in the game.
That's too
Like
bad though. I could have won like 3 seconds, but instead I just wasted time with it. But yeah.
Can you explain a little bit about the mini boost that's been
Yeah,
discovered a couple
mini-
years ago?
Well, it's since 2000 I think or so. Yeah, let me just get the zoom card first. I'll do it after this because this race requires a bit of focus with
Okay.
the platform jump. I don't want to fail one again because it's really time wasting. Ah, come on, man. 2 platform jumps failed. This one is actually harder than Ghost 21 though, so. Because you have to actually turn while doing it. That said, I did get a feather, so I can do a finish line trick with it, which is pretty cool. So let's hope it works. Coming up now. Ah, damn it. It was because of Toad. I'm losing massive time now. I had to go a bit wide with the setup. It could have still worked. But I was a bit startled by Toad there. Too bad, it sucked. Yeah, the mini boost. If you power slide with the jump button held down for like a set number of frames, I think it's roughly a 90-degree turn, or no, it's a 180-degree turn, sorry. And then you get a boost as soon as you release the power slide, and then you can cut a path, grass, water, everything off-road without losing speed. So it's a very useful trick.
But you're actually accumulating that 180 degree, not in one go, but more like zigzagging left and right.
Sometimes, yeah. For example, here it's just one smooth slide, but you can also build them on straights, like Patrick is saying, by zigzagging.
Like if you press left and right very fast simultaneously, that requires you to modify the controller a little bit
Oh,
on
wow.
the inside.
I hit a
Or
little bit
else
of
you
grass.
miss it like for 1 or 2 frames. You can actually keep building up your 180 degrees without actually going left or right. And then when you release it, you can actually power slide in a straight line. And therefore cut a lot of potential corners, terrain, and win a lot of time. Which is called NBT, New Boost Technology.
It's not actually new anymore, but yeah. Still called that way. I prefer to call it boosting, to be honest, but it's a pretty generic term, I guess. Hello, Toad again. Huh. Well, that's still sort of okay. Next track, Bowser Castle 2. It would be cool if I get a feather again. I did get my items though. I got a feather on Ghost Valley 2 even, but I bottled it. Too bad. I could have won like 7 seconds with it. Instead I lost about 8. Well, happens. It's a pretty hard trick. This one is even harder, if I do get it. Now comes the difficult lap with all the NPCs. And Donkey is the first one that got me. It's really hard to dodge them in the corners, and their hitbox is deceiving. And even Toad is getting me, but I still managed to keep some of my speed.
Oh.
Whoa, that's really...
That's...
Whoa, I escaped.
Oh man.
Hitting that is really bad. Let's keep it that way.
Nice,
CPU
nice dodging.
had some nice patterns thrown up for me, but still sub 130.
That mushroom was very painful if you would have hit it.
Yeah, that's like half a minute. It takes way too long to get big again, and you drive incredibly slowly. It's much worse than in the other MKs to get hit by a lightning or shrink because of a poison shroom. If you get like a lightning in multiplayer, it's done between top players. It's just, the race is over. It's completely overpowered. It's the first missed zoom shot of the race, I believe. It's like a 4-frame window to execute it. on a 60 frame game, so it's not that bad. But sometimes I still miss it.
Matrix by accident. Breaking your tickets. Yeah. I think it requires you to use the web interface. There are no real volume buttons or any menu or anything, so it's kind of hard to do.
Oh, very wide final corner, but still on decent time considering I missed the zoom star. Also, please take note of Bowser in the victory scene. If you have played the Western versions, like the PAL version or the American version, you will have never seen this, but in the Japanese version, actually Bowser drinks the bottle of champagne, which is pretty cool, I think. And it was censored in the West.
Yeah. Too
because
provocative.
it's, I don't know, too provocative, exactly. Nowadays we have GTA and everything is fine, but back in the day they were a bit uptight about it.
Like, oh, Bowser's my favorite driver. I need to drink champagne like this. So, proceeding the Grand Prix.
Old Man
with,
Beach coming up. Very tricky track.
With the Star Cup. This is also where the boost technology gets an extra dimension.
True.
Like if you use the boost here and you do not press gas, you really make a very long high-speed power slide over the water. Whereas instead, if you use the gas button, you actually slow down. This allows Carol to cut a lot of corners here through the waters. The fish was lenient this time.
Definitely, that's a good race actually. That's almost a PB for non-item.
What's your PB on this one?
I think it's 40 low. Definitely not sub 40.
So
So if with a mushroom or a feather, I would get like 38 possibly, but yeah.
no item-wise, this is
Yeah,
pretty good.
this is as good as it gets, pretty much. Now here I want a feather or a mushroom again. This is a very item-dependent track.
It's very fun to watch. So let's cheer for a mushroom or a feather. Nope.
Not yet. The odds for one of those items happening are 1 in 8. Oh well, here we go.
We got it, and we got it pretty early in the race, so that's good. It's pretty
I missed the
useless if you
boost,
get
but
it
that's fine.
at the end of lap 4. But here
That's
you
the lap
see,
skipped.
he passes the finish line and then jumps over the wall and instantly skips the pretty much entire
Holy
lap
crap.
3. This is going to be a very, very good time.
Definitely.
Because he enters lap 5 and skips it entirely.
Actually getting a bit nervous because this is like world record pace almost. Still 45.
Nice.
But that's just clapping for RNG, but still, yeah. That's nice, dude.
Five item boxes, 1 out of 8 chance.
Yeah, normally it would be like a 57 this, if it's a clean race, so it really wins a lot of time. 45 might be PB, but I don't think so actually. But, yeah. Good stuff though. Thank you, game.
I remember you grinded this level for an entire day to get a world record on the lap
Yeah,
skip.
on the lap, yeah. This is pretty much the hardest track the game offers, with all the ice cubes. So in lap 1 I'm gonna do some cleaning up, just so I have a clean pass for the next laps. Yep. This is not going well so far. Hopefully I can manage to get some speed and then everything will be fine. Now we should be good.
And also,
Yeah, I squeezed the sub 50,
Yep.
just about, after a very bad lap one, but that was good.
and also this track is done with a lot of help with the mini boost technology
Oh, defo, yeah.
by sliding through the snow areas, so you don't lose the speed at all, and you can cut the corners pretty deep
And talking,
without
ab-
actually sliding over the ice.
talking about hard tracks, this is also up there, pretty much. And I'm missing zoom starts up the yin yang now, too bad.
Thank you, Luigi, for the
The
bump.
push, yeah, CPUs are helping me. Oh wow, really? This is really bad because I have 0 coins too, so I have to take good care not to get hit by the CPUs.
Yeah, if you get hit with no coins remaining, you actually spin out. Alright, he's first. Little trick
Little
jumps.
dents. Dents to prevent crash. Just bananas. Well. So hard to get those items in the middle lane.
Hopefully we get a feather. Nope. Maybe here, feather, last chance.
No, I even crashed trying to pick one up. Damn it.
We won't see one of our very nice skips here in the game.
Well, I already got 2 feathers on Choco Island 2, so
We
Hey.
can't complain.
of course now I pick up an item. Wow! I think I sucked in the wall a little bit, and instead of, yeah, well, whatever, that happened. That was bad. And the tromp, of course, went down just in front of my face. 129 is pretty bad. I should get like 115. So that's ouch. The lap 1 was a disaster. Complete train wreck.
Taking a dive in the lava.
That track is hard to get consistent though. Just please get the zoom start for once. I need to get it back again. There we go.
That was just the showcase. Then the people know however they do this. And it's being announced. I have to remember Nintendo is starting to press
Ooh, so tight.
Not gonna make the joke.
we skyrocketed today. We went from like 800.
Taking a little bit easier this time. It's really a shame about that Bowser Castle 3 though, because I was probably heading for a Mushroom Cup world record, or a Star Cup world record, with Koopa Beach 1 being great, Choco Island 2, 2 feathers, VL1 still acceptable, but then Bowser Castle 3 went down the drain alright. This is also a pretty good time, actually. Can go about 2 seconds better if you push it, but hey.
So 1 cup remaining.
Yeah, Special Cup, which I would still call the hardest cup.
Because of Vanilla Lake 2 or Donut Plane 3.
Koopa Beach 2 actually is
Koopa
also
Beach
pretty
2.
hard. Yeah, yeah.
Because
All
of the
all those tracks are hard though.
So we're reaching the 25-minute mark.
I don't know about the splits. I just know the final split. It's supposed to be sub 32. I'm not gonna get that anymore, I think. At least I'm gonna get sub 33. If I don't get that, I'm gonna cry, sit in a corner, hide behind my bed or something. I don't know.
Drink some Monster and get ready for your next games.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you have quite some games left to go.
True, true. GoldenEye, yeah. That's not my game, but I'm gonna play.
You will do fine. That jump is just so hard over the bridge, but he makes it look easy.
Oh wow. Princess is on the move. Sorry. Lost a little bit of time because I missed one boost over here, this corner.
Hopefully we can see a mushroom.
Oh, that would be great, yeah. I already got a couple of nice item tricks in the run, but more is better.
It's just fun to watch. Too bad. Maybe another time.
Yeah, 111. It's still okay. Ironically, I think this is actually the easiest track of the Special Cup, even though most people that play this game for, like, say,
I consider
weeks.
this one of the hardest.
Yeah, it's one of the hardest to win against the CPU if you're not really used to the game. It's incredibly hard with the bridge and everything, but it gets easier.
I remember being quite struggling with the CPUs in the fourth and fifth lap.
Thank you, Lugi, for the little push. So normally I should not be missing this many zoom stars, but game sound is pretty low for me, but it's fine. I usually miss 1 or 2 every All Cup. Rarely miss 0. It has happened, but
Not properly, no.
Feather, that's actually a great item here. Not.
oh, it's okay.
You can't really skip as much as you can in some other levels.
Oh, I messed that up actually. You can do that, but I actually lost speed earlier. Well, not a disaster, not great either. Showing off the feather with full speed intact would have been better, but I hit some dark water and it sucked away my speed. Now this track is where most of my runs go to die if I'm up for world record pace because of the very hard long boost setup, which I try to do every lap. And I keep missing the bloody zoom start as well.
You're already 5 minutes in. If you want, you can do a 1 star. You can decide yourself. I don't really care. You can just do 1 if you want to.
So this is the long boost. Oh wow, nice. Dude. Holy shit.
Nice.
That was nice. 2 feathers. Again. This game loves me now. Too bad about the zoom start. Holy.
Could have been a world record.
54.
Nice,
Damn.
2 feathers. It's RNG based, but
Yeah,
We're not complaining.
The RNG is happening this run in my favor, I must say. So double
still-
feather Choco Island 2, double feather Ghost Valley 3. This is like things that happen once every 10 runs or so. And now I have it in 1 run.
KVD, world record yet?
No, but close-ish. I guess the world record there is 51, because I did miss the zoom start. Ah, too bad. I miss every zoom start under the moon. Or under the sun, I think is the appropriate expression.
the sun is bigger, so you miss even more.
Little collision with the old man there. Have to be careful.
Oh, you have no coins.
I have no coins. Right. There is that. I had to go for the island jump. I shouldn't have done that. Actually, usually the CPUs take out that ice cube that is protruding all the way on the right. This time they didn't, so it made the setup a bit harder. I was counting on it being gone in the final lap, but it wasn't. Still, it's not that bad. Well, Rainbow Road left, the finale of SMK. And probably most people that have played this game would count that as their favorite track.
I vouch for that. It's hard because there are no railings here. It's still.
I just completely lost the zoom start and I cannot hear the sound, so it really sucks. Ooh, Mario. So what was good about this run is the number of advantageous items I got. What's bad about this run is that I missed, I think, half of my zoom starts. Not even exaggerating. Well, let's go full risk for the final laps. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, Koopa. One more chance. Luigi had it in for me. Time is coming up when I cross the finish on Rainbow Road. 32:11. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
With all the sudden zoom start misses,
Yeah,
you might even still got sub 32.
I could have gotten sub 32 if I didn't muck up VL2 and all the zoom starts. Yeah, but this is fine. Up next is, I think,
SMG2?